took over the Trabant NPRs to showcase their third annual student drag show. The performers included UD students, grad students, and alumni of the university.
Drag shows are something that a lot of people think are cool, but it's very far away from our real world and a really unusual opportunity that we don't usually get.
This event stands out because it's absolutely outrageous and tons of fun. There's loud music blaring, and then you've got these queens who are performing these outrageous numbers in these outrageous outfits.
The organization made many changes to the show this year by moving from Bacchus Theater to the Trabant NPRs. This show had the largest set list yet, with 14 numbers and 16 performers, some of whom were women dressed as drag kings.
I've never been to a drag show before, so it opened my eyes. It was amazing. I loved it.
I thought it was fantastic. It was really energetic, really empowering, all that kind of stuff. It was really good.
Haven's kings and queens grace this stage behind me, not only to put on a good show, but also to give back to the community.
This year we'll be benefiting the Attic, which is a nonprofit based out of Philadelphia, which provides services to at-risk LGBT youth.
It's important for us to give back because as much as we're able to give back to the UD community, it can be harder for us to give back to the community at large. So the student drag show really enables us to do that at a huge scale, which we love to do.
Our goal pretty much with every event that we put on is to reach people that we haven't reached before and sort of speak to them in a way that allows them to start to question whether or not maybe they can start to be more comfortable with themselves and be more involved with the community.
For UD News, I'm Jillian Jablonski. The Blood Bank of Delmarva is targeting high schools and colleges to recruit a younger generation of donors. 40% of any given population is eligible to donate blood at any given time, but only 5% actually donate.
A lot of our donors are older. We don't have a very high population of people that are 35 and under that donate blood. So that's why we're trying to get out to the schools and universities to train the younger generation to donate and get out there and see that it's easy.
Blood donation helps save lives every day, as there is no substitution for human blood. Donating consists of 4 simple steps, including your medical history, a short physical, the actual donation, and waiting in the snack area.
We only donate every 56 days. So I know overall it takes 56 days for your red blood cells and everything to get back up to par to be able to donate again. I know there's a lot of people that are repeat donors here. So we do try to make sure it's 56 days. So if you did show up, it wasn't like, oh, it's only been 54 days, sorry.
Every 2 seconds, somebody needs a blood transfusion in the U.S., and the University of Delaware students are doing their part by encouraging people to help.
People always need blood, and I know there's always shortages.
It's for a good cause, and it's like a 2-second stick, and that's it. And you just sit there. Like, it doesn't hurt after that. It's not sore.
It's not as bad as you think it is. It's just like a small pinch, and then before you know it, you're done, actually. So it goes by pretty fast.
Once you finish, save 3 lives, so it's worth it in the end.
The blood bank exceeded their expectations of 125 donors with 146 donations. For UD News, I'm Jillian Jablonski.
Lights, camera, halogen, fashion. The 15 graduating apparel design majors spent 4 years of hard work developing their skills to create a collection to premiere at the annual Synergy Group Fashion Show. This year's show was inspired by weather and featured a category of designs made with Gore-Tex fabric.
The students really do everything. They drive the whole show. In the collections part of the fashion show, these are just our senior design students. The rest of the fashion show, the open submissions and the blank canvas, are open to anyone on campus.
There was increased pressure to perform as the panel of judges included the president and CEO of Gore-Tex, the technical design director of anthropology, and Project Runway finalist Kato Mamalu.
It took me back to design school. There's certain things in there you just naturally saw, during school time, and there were some that are really innovative. Some of them you look at it and you're like, wow, they're ready.
Like our Project Runway challenge, a third of the blank canvas submission had to be composed with Gore-Tex fabric, designed to fit with the theme of protection.
We provided some material, Gore-Tex material, for one of the runway shows. Gore is big on protection, so we were really very enthused about doing that.
The second category was really good because they weren't regular fabrics, but some of the pieces were ready to wear. They looked like you could leave the runway and go out and no one would know what it was made of.
The hard work of each senior was all worth it when the collections came down the runway.
That's the point where you have to drop the scissors, like the thread, and it's just like this level of like, oh my God, look, it's walking. It's on a live person. And I'm done. There's no more I can do to it. And it's so great. It's just this level of just like,
The annual Synergy Fashion Show had 2 winners this year in their total 3 categories. One lucky winner took home a $200 gift card to Gore-Tex and a $200 cash prize.
I'm speechless. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, it's the best night it could have happened. Like, this is probably more important to me and all my fellow designers than graduation will be. So.
For UD News, I'm Elizabeth Adams.
Like every time I come in here to the people, I'm like, seriously, because it used to be 60 cents per half hour, and I thought that was pretty ridiculous anyway. And now it's $1 per half hour. That's just crazy, because I don't know how people that live here pay for that stuff.
Likely within our system this way.
So you lost the wise for a while?
And a burger place. You're a lot firmer. And we're built here. There's now used to be this really terrible head bar called the brick yard.
I don't know. I saw someone with a
This is like, a lot of them are not,
I think it's just
they're not that good, but it's also,
feels like don't want to change it. is my first day. Your first day? Alright, so, what I want from you is relax your grip. You don't really want me to squeeze that ball. You don't want to run your grip? Nope, just relax. Go, just like that. There you go. Get a little better?
I'll wait for her to get back and then send it over to you.
Okay.